The FM24 beta is out now. And the most common question that I get asked on stream, twitch.tv/MckinsFM, come and check me out over there, probably multiple times daily, is who should I start my new FM save with? Well, this video will help you to make your decision. And if you think this is the content that you would enjoy regularly, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight into it. Now, this sounds incredibly obvious, but firstly, have you managed the team that you love and support? Especially for people that are newer to the game, it makes so much sense to start with the team that you already know something about. Because you probably know a lot of the players, and you probably already have a good insight into how your team plays, which is going to give you the edge when it comes to success in the game. And let's be honest, you're probably going to have more fun playing with the team you support rather than the team you have no affiliation towards. Set yourself the challenge of taking on your own team and take them further than they've ever been in real life. If your club's highest ever Premier League finish is 10th, like Crystal Palace for example, get them into the top half. If your club has never even been in the Premier League, like Plymouth for example, well, get them there. Bruh. If your club hasn't won a trophy in like a gazillion years, like Tottenham, sorry Spurs fans, well, you could be the person to do it. And if your club has already won 6 Champions Leagues, go and win 7. Go and be the most successful manager your club has ever had. Another different type of save that you can take on is the Fallen Giant. Now, this save typically involves you managing a club that used to be pretty successful, but in recent times have been in some bother. Leeds United last won the top division in 1992. They always used to flirt with trophies and generally be quite a powerhouse in England, but not anymore. They sit in the Championship and they now yo-yo between there and the Premier League. The Leeds fans deserve so much more, surely. And you could bring back the glory days to Ellen Road. Marching on together, etc. Deportivo La Coruña got into the Champions League semi-finals in 2004. And they always used to be hanging around in the top half of La Liga, but they currently find themselves in the bottom half of the 3rd tier. It's not been a good time for Deportivo, but you could resurrect them. Bring them back from the dead. Go and take on Real Madrid, Barcelona. Become absolute Spanish heavyweights. What are you waiting for? Sheffield Wednesday, one of the founder members of the English Football League. Why are they called Sheffield Wednesday? I don't actually know. Just go and Google it. Or tell me in the comments. I genuinely don't know. Were they founded on a Wednesday? I'm sure Barry Bannon knows. Massive fan base. Massive stadium. But more recently, where are they? Where are they? Let's be having you. Well, they're in the Championship. They've not been in the Premier League for 20 years. Maybe it's time, and maybe you're the person to get them there. If you're a Sheffield United fan, don't bother. I know that you probably don't want to do that. If you are someone who gets bored easily of managing the same team on FM for a long period of time, how about try a Journeyman? Now, a Journeyman FM save typically involves you moving around clubs, not staying in the same place for an extended period, are just keeping things fresh and breezy. On FM23, I had a personal experience of taking on the Carlo Ancelotti challenge. Mckins, what is the Carlo Ancelotti challenge? There's actually a video about it on my page. Go and check it out. It basically involved taking on Carlo's in real life successes. So, for example, winning the top 5 European leagues. I think he's won 5 Champions Leagues. Basically, be better than Carlo Ancelotti. It was tough, but I did it. Of course I did it. I'm an FM god. Definitely not a massive bottle job. Don't listen to the Twitch chat. They'll tell you otherwise. The most difficult type of Journeyman save would be to start with no qualifications, no badges, no job, no reputation. You are jobless. Get down the job centre. And you're sitting here waiting for some 7th tier Albanian team to take a punt on you. The 7th tier in Albania isn't even playable in game, but you get my drift. And if you are successful, you can watch your reputation climb, and eventually, hopefully, some of the bigger clubs will come knocking on your door and want your services. Now, this kind of save takes time and it takes patience, but it's certainly an interesting option for your new FM save. If nothing so far tickles your fancy, My personal favourite kind of FM save is the lower League One club save. It involves taking a minnow, a tiny tin pot club, a nobody, nothingness. Who even are they? And set yourself the challenge of rising up the leagues with them and gaining ultimate glory at the end. Some of the candidates for this kind of save would be the newbies to the Vanarama leagues. For example, South Shields, Banbury United. Have a look at that kit. Very jazzy. Maybe a bit too jazzy. Or imagine winning a Champions League with Tunbridge Angels. Go and fly up those leagues. Get it? Southend are in the National League and have been in absolute financial turmoil in real life, plummeting down the divisions. They have recently been taken over, and this makes them quite an interesting choice for an FM save this year. They also have a points deduction, just for an extra bit of challenge. Or if you would rather venture abroad into Europe somewhere, 1860 München have been stuck in the German third tier for a while now. How about take them on and try and oust Bayern Munich as the biggest club in the city? Harry Kane who? Or maybe Italy. Pizza, pasta. Milan, fashion, love. Or maybe Taranto Football Club. A pretty mediocre Serie C team. But it looks like they've got a massive stadium. Very jazzy colours for their kit as well. I don't think anyone has ever done a Taranto Football Club save on FM, and you could be the first person. Put your hand up if you like a Wonder Kid. I do, pick me.
No.
We all love Wonder Kids. So how about choose a team with some incredible youth facilities and use them to build a team of absolutely insane Wonder Kids. FC Basel in Switzerland certainly have the facilities for this. 5-star youth recruitment. Let's go. Bodo Glimt in Norway also do. Benfica have some of the best facilities on the game. And managing in Portugal is always fun. It's also very hot. I want to go to Portugal. How much are flights to Portugal? Burton Albion use England's St George's Park facilities. Some people see this and are very confused by their 5-star youth facilities. But that's kind of why. So it does make them an interesting team to maybe start up a save and use those facilities to develop some of your English Wonder Kids. Or why not just go to Argentina, the birthplace of insane South American Wonder Kids, and take on someone like River Plate in their massive stadium. That away kit. Look at that away kit. So, look at it. I want it. Could somebody buy me that, please? Where's eBay? Another popular type of FM save is a build a nation. Now, have a look at the nations worldwide and think about ones that wouldn't have very good reputation. I'm thinking Finland, Belarus maybe, Singapore, Peru. Choose a club from one of those countries with an interesting backstory and spend some time slowly building up that club. You can do this to attract different players from around the world, and it will slowly increase the reputation of that country. Very slowly. It's all about patience. And then what you can eventually do is take on the international country. Try and catapult them up the world rankings. You could go down in history as your country's most successful manager. Yes, you could win a World Cup with Finland. It's not impossible. It is almost impossible. But you can do it. I believe in you. Go on, give it a whack. Probably shouldn't say that live on YouTube. What, live? It's not live. Probably shouldn't say that on YouTube. And finally, because I'm just such a super mature person, just find a club with a funny name and manage them. For no particular reason, purely because their name is slightly humorous. So how about Football Club Fart? Or go to Belarus and manage FC Slutsk. You have the Würzburger Kickers. I'm sure you've always dreamt about managing the Grasshoppers. Clacknacuddin. There's some fantastic names in Scotland. Do some digging in the Scottish lower leagues. This one is particularly immature. How about the Young Boys? So many jokes. So many jokes. Or go and take a trip to sunny South Africa and manage the Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, if you try to tell me that you don't know who your next FM save is going to be after watching this video, well, you're lying. Basically, I can't help you anymore because this video has been prime content. Please tell me you've made a choice by now, because if not, you are useless. You probably don't even want to play the game. Go and play Fortnite or something. No, of course I'm joking. I hope this video has been at least a little bit useful to you. And if it has, tell me in the comments. Who have you decided to do your new FM24 save with? Drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel for lots more FM24 content. And why don't you come and check out my Twitch streams, twitch.tv/MckinsFM. I stream over there multiple times a week. It's a lot of fun, so I guess I'll see you over there.